guys, welcome to your channel. Today we are going to discuss some current affairs objective questions. Let's see the question number 1. This question is from Electronic Vehicles Outlook. There is a growing demand for use of electronic vehicles across the world alongside India. So this is important. It is not that you will find this question in pre actually, but when we read some topics for pre, it will actually help in mains also, because the topic which you read, it will add to grow our concept regarding some particular subjects. Yeah, we can add that information in our relevant answer. For example, say global electronic vehicles outlook. This is a particular information. When we find relevant answer in GS3 paper, essay, we can add this information in our answer. Correct statement regarding global electronic vehicles outlook 2017. Option A, it is published by International Energy Agency, to which India is a founding member. India is not a founding member, but it is published by International Energy Agency. Option B, as per its report, China tops the list in terms of utilization of electronic vehicles. Correct. Question number 2, in comparison to nickel, cadmium, lithium ion bears many advantages. Choose the correct information regarding the advantages of lithium. The one thing I want to say that the question which has been asked here, the question here is not current, right? But the context is current. The particular context which has bring that matter is important. This is the trick for UPSC to read current affairs. The question might not be current, but the topic, but the context, the controversy which is brought that particular topic is current. This in that with the lithium ion battery, it is widely used in electronic vehicles and other portable electronic instruments, right? So here this question is not exhaustive, right? Try to find out what are the advantages and disadvantages of lithium ion batteries in terms of nickel cadmium battery. Here, option A, it has the largest energy density, it has the slightest of all metals, it has the greatest electrochemical potentiality. All three are correct for lithium ion battery. Question number 3, to move a vehicle, its propelling force must have to overcome its opposing force. What kind of opposing force might act in such case? Force applied by air, force of gravity, force of friction, force of inertia. All these three are correct. This is a question from physics, right? Go to the laws of Newton. You will understand that what the question is asking. Force applied by air. When we want to move a vehicle, then the particular air gauge actually, right? Particular air gauge prevents the vehicle from moving, right? Then force of gravity, right? When we move the vehicle in inclined road, then gravity tries to prevent the vehicle. Force of friction, the friction between the surface and the tire. Force of inertia, we all know what is force of inertia. When the object which is in a state of motion actually tends to remain in that state of motion until an external force is applied there. So all these four options are true, which actually works as a opposing force while we try to move a vehicle. Question number 4. When a ball is swung around a rope, the ball moves outward. Here the force of inertia is centrifugal force. Question number 5. Choose the correct statement regarding Dragon spacecraft. It is important again. Dragon spacecraft, it is a spacecraft actually jointly prepared by NASA and a private company, SpaceX. And what is it use? It will carry the cargo. It will carry cargo as well as human beings to space. It is a spacecraft to carry both cargo and human into orbiting destinations. Correct. It can carry up to 7 passengers to and from Earth orbit and beyond. Correct. It is jointly developed by NASA and SpaceX. Correct. Question number 6. Consider a correct statement regarding Patharia Hill Reserve Forest. It is again important. This has come at the recent context of interboundary movement of Asiatic elephants throughout this reserve. This reserve actually occupies a boundary between India and Bangladesh, and Asiatic elephants use this reserve actually to move from India to Bangladesh and again from Bangladesh to India. It is situated in Karimganj district in Assam, consisting of Asiatic elephants. Correct. This forest works as a transboundary movement for elephants, from where elephants move to Bangladesh in summer and return back in winter. Correct. Question number 7. Which of the following connotation is true regarding DRDO netro? It is again important. It has two connotations. DRDO netro has two, the same name, but it has two somehow different uses. A. It is a lightweight unmanned aerial vehicles used for surveillance. Correct. Standing for network traffic analysis. It is a surveillance software used in India. Both are correct. Question number 8. And I want to say you here that who in option A and option B, who has built this DRDO network, try to find out. Question number 8. Recently, US President has talked about mirror tax to be imposed in India. In this context, mirror tax is a kind of charger's reciprocal tax. Here in this context is a reciprocal tax that India has imposed high tariff on Harley Davidson bikes that are imported from USA. In this context, USA President Donald Trump has said that they will also impose a kind of mirror tax. That means what? Mirror tax is not a theoretical type of tax, but UPSC might ask you a question in this sense, right? It is not a kind of any theoretical tax, but it's a reciprocal tax. Means you are imposing tax, that's why we are also imposing tax.